Okay, first of all, we see length 2 numbers that really stick out worth talking about cold numbers, because they are cold, is red number 18 and red number 34. Okay, awful number, last number, those 2 numbers right down there in the cold section of the table. Red number 5 is also a pretty cold one, so put that into the equation as well. If you want to avoid the cold numbers, you avoid 5, avoid red number 18 and red number 34. Interesting. All 3 numbers, those 3 cold numbers, are all red numbers. Counteract that with the hot black numbers. Anyway, interesting. We've got 15 there, guys. Black number 15. Winning results. It's not a black number. I'm sick of saying it, but it is. Pound's got 36. Kes Boss with 153. And that's for that black number 15. We've got their low black and all the number, of course. So the zero French section. The way we started this 30-minute session, we're kind of finishing it as well. So there we go. Those are your cold numbers and those are your hot numbers. If you do check things a bit more and look at them in a bit more detail, then of course you can. Next, you can do stat. All the stats of the last 184 spins. Be able to look into them, delve into them, work out a strategy, a tactic for the Okay, now let's come to the next spin. Let's do the rhythm. back number 2, Kez Boss Drop. Nice one over in 900. It's highly unlikely. Really, the odds for that are very, very low. And that's all the way. Pretty much for the last 30 minutes. Well, there will be a change of hands in the coming time, couple of spins, and between the three of us, of course, we'll take you through to the early hours of the morning here on Library Net. We're here live through till 6 tomorrow morning, and we'll have Blackjack, of course, we're live until 3. Okay, more of that later, until the next spin.
So number 11, black, low and odd in the Tiers du Cylindre French section. I've just been off on a quick break. Jason's last spin did land on number 10. I did get back to tell you that, but my microphone batteries had died, so I had to go and sort that out before going for another spin before I could talk to you. But I'm back with you now. So number 11, first dozen, second column. And it's made a total of 16 appearances today. That's the third time I've personally hit number 11 since I've been here. And I'm on the E shift today, which means I started at 8 p.m. and I'm going to be taking you all the way through to 4 a.m. It's now 10:30, so I'll be here on the roulette until 11 before I head back over to the blackjack table. It's a little quiet over there tonight, so if anybody, when I do go over there, if anyone would like to come and join me, have a little bit of a chat, it would be nice to get to know some of you. Because it is busy over here, which is also good. Table is closed, spinning from 11. Good luck. Number 15, black, low and odd in the Poisson du Zero French section. 15 has made 2 appearances within the last 10 spins. 2 winners that time, Kesboss and Pound. So well done, you two. 15 is in the second dozen, third column, and is on a total of 14 appearances so far today. It's the second time I've personally hit number 15 since I've been here today. Like I said, I've been here since 8 p.m, now 10:30 p.m. Has anything changed since I was last here on the roulette table? It has. 23 was the hottest number earlier. Still up there, but it's actually been joined. The joint hottest number right now on 20 spins apiece, 23 and 35. Coldest number now 18. Earlier it was 34. 34 has been spun though, so 18 is on just 5 spins. Table's closed, spinning from 15, good luck. Number 6, black, low and even, now making its 15th appearance today. We've got 3 winners, Iceman, Kesboss and Pound. 6 is in the first dozen. In the third column, it's in the Awful On French section. That's the second time I've personally hit number 6 today. So I've just been off on my break. Had a little catch up with the whole Facebook, Twitter, you know, the usual social media, Instagram. I've been quite Instagram heavy today, sending pictures out. Because I was catching up with an old friend who is literally just moved back into my building. He tends to live in my building every summer. Then he goes away for the winter and then he comes back for the summer. So kind of means that summer is here, Marco's back and leading me astray most days. No, we just chilled out today in the sun. Tomorrow we're going to the gym, so we're actually going to be good for each other. He can be my gym buddy, because I hate going on my own. I get so bored travelling to the gym by myself. When I say travelling, I only have to go downstairs. But it's just boring and they're on your own. No one to talk to. Table's closed, spinning from 6. Good luck. Number 13, black, low and odd in the Tiers French section. winners have just popped up on that board. We've got Iceman, Kesbos, Pound and Tadili. Well done to all 4 of you. 13's in the second dozen in the first column, now on a total of 15 appearances today. Second time I've hit 13 today. Unlucky for some, but not unlucky for many today. We have 4 winners on that number 13. I gave my friend strict instruction tomorrow to make sure I wake up and go to the gym. I was like, phone my phone, keep phoning it until I wake up. And I just had a text as well. And I walked my friend's dog earlier. And when I walked into their house, I left my keys in their house, locked them in there. And luckily I had a spare set somewhere else, so I could grab my spare set to let myself into mine, but I had their dog until I came to work. So they said that they've dropped my keys off and they've picked up all the dogs. So I have a dog-free home when I get home, so peaceful night's sleep. Tables closed, spinning from 13, good luck. Number 33, black, high and odd in the tiers French section. So we're spinning a lot of black numbers. If you look at the bottom, at the last 10 spins, we've only got 1 red within those 10. And I think there were even a few black numbers that have scrolled off the end of the screen now as well. So very black heavy at the moment, but things will probably change. It always does. 33 is in the third dozen, third column on 15 appearances today. Do we have any winners? They should scroll across the bottom. Anytime now. So I missed the winners that time. If you did win, then well done. If not, better luck next time. 20 seconds left on the clock and counting before we go for another spin. So make sure you do place your bets. Don't want to miss out. So you can see the players placing their bets appearing on screen. It's not lots of players with the same name, it's just them placing their bets at separate times. The table is closed. Going for a spin from 33. Good luck. Number 27, red, high and odd in the tiers French section. 5 winners that time, Pound, Dartumar. Some numbers, Kesbos and Jake, I don't know how to say that, Jackery, that's how I'm going to say it. And I know you were over on the blackjack table yesterday, so it's nice to see you back here today. I'm not sure if you are a regular player or if you're quite new, I don't know. I've only been here a couple of months myself, so I'm sure there's plenty of players that I haven't met yet. 30 seconds left on the clock. Remember, you do need to be over the age of 18 and you must make sure you bet responsibly. Set yourself a limit and stick to it. So whenever I get a little break as well, I'm always on the Daily Mail app catching up on the celebrity gossip. Nothing crazy seems to have happened today apart from John Travolta's hair. Poor Danny Zuko. I'm glad I'm a girl and girls don't really go bald. I wouldn't like to go bald. Like John Travolta is obviously very upset about it. He always feels the need to have a wig on, which I think would just then be itchy, no? Surely. Tables closed, spinning from 27. Good luck. Number 9, those red numbers making a comeback there, 2 in a row. 9 is red, low and odd. In the Orphelon French section, 3 winners that time: Tadili, Dartmar and Pound. Well done, guys. First dozen, third column, and on a total of 13 appearances today. Third, in fact, time I've actually hit number 9 myself. Yeah, Danny Zuko. John Travolta was hot in Greece as Danny Zuko. I think it was the whole T-Bird thing. And he was great in Saturday Night Fever. In fact, I do think he's a really good actor. I mean, he was good in Face Off. Not so sure about the Look Who's Talking era. Doesn't seem to have done too much lately, has he? Apart from go on about Scientology, which is all a bit nuts too, isn't it? What is it they think? That aliens rule the world, or... I don't know, it's all a bit bizarre. Maybe they do. They could be right, we could be right, the rest of us could be wrong, who knows. Tables closed, spinning from number 9, good luck. Number 30, red, high and even in the tiers French section. Just made its 10th appearance today. Only 1 winner that time, a pound, well done. 30 is in the third dozen and the third column. First time I've personally spun number 30 for you all today. So I've not got a full house in any of the dozens yet. Time is now almost 11:15. I'm here with you until 4. So plenty of time for it to happen. I think we'll do it. I don't know. I did it yesterday though, so I was happy. I think every presenter that comes in wants to get their full house. Not for any other reason than personal satisfaction. And see if Brad's managed to do it yet. He hasn't. I think he's using the green chips today. You can see there's a few numbers yet for him to hit. And he's going to be here with you all until 1:30. Table is closed, spinning from 30. Good luck. Number 29, black, high and odd in the Poisson Zero French section. Just 1 winner that time, Kesbos, well done. 29 is in the third dozen, second column, and has made 11 appearances so far. First time I've spun a number 29 for you today. The hottest numbers today, both on 20 spins apiece, are 23 and 35. Coldest number is 18, so keep that in mind when you place your bets. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way though. Roulette's a game of pure chance. You can't predict where the ball's going to land. I think the best way of placing your bet for me is just go with a gut feeling. I usually go with my birthday. Everyone does that, don't they? You go birthday if you've got an anniversary or something. Or maybe you just got a favourite number or a number you feel is lucky for you. I like number 13. And I've only chosen I like it because other people don't seem to. And I like to be difficult. Tables closed, spinning from 29. Good luck. There you go, number 18. I was just telling you it was the coldest number today on just 5 spins. It's actually now on 6 spins, and it's actually joint coldest Do you call it joint or a draw if you're actually at the bottom? Drawn, bottom place, on just 6 spins with 34. 18 is red, low and even in the Voisin de Zero French section. I missed the winners on the winners board there. For some reason they've stopped scrolling across the bottom. I'm not sure what that's about. So well done if you did place your bet on number 18 that time. I'm trying to think of what other ways you can pick a number. So there's birthdays, so maybe not your birthday necessarily, but if you've got family birthdays, anniversaries, you could pick the number of the house you live in maybe. Maybe you play some kind of sport, you can go with whatever number you have on your shirt. What else could you have? The age of your cat, dog, I don't know, pet's age. Plenty of ways of picking your numbers. Tables closed, spinning from 18, good luck. Number 11, black, low and odd in the Tiers de Cylindre French section. One winner that time, Iceman. Number 11 is in the first dozen. Second column, 17 appearances so far today. I've personally spun 11 4 times since I've been here today. Got me just over 10 minutes left here on the roulette table before I head back over to the blackjack. I'll be over on blackjack between 11 and 11:30. I'll be back here 11:30 to 12, and again on blackjack 12 to 12:30. Left on the clock and counting before we go for another spin. And most whenever Jason's in, he always has like these other different types of chips. I'm not sure who he does. I think he does all those like twiddly things with his fingers, which reminds me of Jack Sparrow. I'll come back to that though. Tables closed, spinning from 11. Good luck. Number 8, black, low and even in the Tiers French section. 17 appearances today for number 8. 2 winners, Iceman and Kesbos. Well done. 8 is in the first dozen, second column. First time I've hit number 8 today. Still 3 numbers left. 4 numbers left actually in the first dozen I'm yet to hit. So no full houses yet. See a good few numbers. 2 numbers actually in the second dozen. And 2 in the third. And also the 0. I'm yet to hit the 0 today. But only 3 of the 6 of us here today so far have hit the 0. So whoever was in on the A shift, and whoever was using the blue and the green chips. So green I think is actually Brad, so Brad's hit the 0. And I think Jason is using the grey chips since he got in. Table is closed, spinning from number 8. Good luck. Number 19, red, high and odd in the Voisin de Zero French section. 19 spins today on number 19. Just 1 winner, Rohan. Well done. 19 is in the second dozen and the first column. And that's the third time today I have hit number 19. So overall hot numbers, 23 and 35. I personally haven't hit 35 yet, even though it is one of the hottest numbers today. 18 and 34, the coldest numbers. I have hit both of them. So just because a number is hot doesn't mean it's hot for every single presenter. It does differ. So I think I've not been here long enough really to know what my hottest number today is going to be, but at the moment 11 and 27 are pretty hot for me. 4 spins on each of those. Table is closed, spinning from 19. Good luck. Number 6, black, low and even in the awful on French section. Winners are popping up there. 2 of you right now. We've got Iceman and Jackery. Well done. 6 is in the first dozen, third column, and now on a total of 16 appearances so far today. The table opened at 9 a.m. this morning. It's now almost 11 p.m. and we're going to be going all the way through to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we are live here on roulette for 21 hours, spinning that wheel every 60 seconds. Still haven't done the maths to know what that works out with. Obviously it depends how long the wheel takes to spin before the ball takes to land in between. So I'm sure it differs slightly. Ten seconds left on the clock and counting. Still hit quite a little bit of hustle and bustle outside, so Tuesday night, definitely a bit busier than a Monday night. It was quiet out there last night. Tables closed, spinning for numbers. Good luck. Number 22, my birthday date, black, high and even in the Voisin de Zero French section. One winner that time, Kesbos. 22 is in the second dozen, first column, and now on 11 appearances for today. So I was saying, whenever Jason's here, he always has these extra chips and he always does little twiddly things with his fingers, like Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. You know the bit in the first film when they're down in the lagoon bit with all the pieces of gold, and he's like twiddling along his fingers. I just tried to do it while the wheel was spinning. I'm glad you couldn't see because it didn't work. It just literally fell on the floor. Some people are good at things like that though, aren't they? It's generally a boy thing, and things like twiddling balls on fingers and stuff. Not roulette balls, obviously they'd be a bit small, but 10 seconds on the clock. Table is closed. We're going for another spin from 22. Number 14, red, low and even in the awful on French section. 2 winners, Iceman and Kesbos again. 14's in the second dozen, second column, on a total of actually 14 appearances for today as well. 14 was the hottest number yesterday. Kind of in the middle there today. Lukewarm, shall we say. Hottest numbers, both on 20 spins, 23 and 35. We've got 4 more minutes left with me here, so that's probably about 3 or 4 more spins before I head over to the blackjack table. Take over from Jason. Brad's on his break, doing the shuffle. He's probably done the shuffle by now. He's been here a while. It's probably a bit quicker than I am. Table's closed, spinning from 14. Good luck. Number 10, black, low and even in the tiers French section. 3 winners. Bobby, nice to see you back here today. Iceman and Kesbos. Bobby, I have a feeling you popped in yesterday for a little bit, didn't you? If I remember correctly, so it's nice to have you back. Number 10 is in the first dozen, first column. 13 appearances today. I've personally spun number 10 4 times since I've been here. If my coloured chips are to be believed that I've placed on the table. Each different presenter, as they start, uses a different coloured chip. I usually go green or yellow. Norwich City supporter. Hoping we do well this weekend. In the playoff, so is it semi-finals again or is it the quarter-finals? I don't know. I know we played Ipswich at Ipswich's home ground last Saturday. Playing at Carrow Road this Saturday, and then is it like the Wembley thing? I don't know. I get confused by it all. Table is closed. Going for another spin. Good luck.
Okay, there you go. Red number 12. Winnings up there, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby, nicely done. 108 winnings to you. Kesbos has got 54. Iceman with 900 winnings, and that's with red number 12, one of our quiet and cold numbers on the table. So a little bit hotter, a little bit warmer with that result there. So well done if any for all of our winners there with that red number 12 result. I'm just trying to sort this out. Big thanks to Danny, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, lovely Danny, who's currently popped over to our blackjack table to deal some cards over there. And there's a brand new shoe, pretty much, give or take a couple of hands, a brand new shoe for you to play on our live blackjack table right now, folks. That's where Danny is. If she's been lucky for you, if she's a favourite lucky croupier for you, then of course you can find it on the blackjack table now, where you can virtually take your seat and play along. There are seats available if you'd like to play. More information, of course, can be on the blackjack screen on this website. Time for the next spin. Good luck, everybody. Spinning from red number 12. Uh, 27 we've got there. Red number 27. Bobby's got 36. Kesbos also winning. Dartmar has got 50, and numbers there we've got with 9 winnings on that winning result of red number 27. Last time I was here, it was all about the black numbers, of course. It'll be interesting to see if that completely switches around, and it'll be all about the red numbers. You never know. It's a funny old game, is what they say. Funny old game. That saying came from a wonderful guy. Bless him. Anyway, right, Jimmy Greaves, I think it was, isn't it? We've got red number 534, your coldest numbers. Let's see what's going to happen to them in this 30-minute session. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought we could talk a little bit more about in this session, about some of the other games you can play on our website. We've got the wonderful live games, of course, but there's lots of other games available to play on the website. And, you know, many different types of games as well, depending on what you want from the game. More about some of those after this spin. Good luck. Well, there we go, red number 19. 19 winners. Bobby's got 72. Kes Boss with 36. Iceman with a nice win of 3,600. Dell. Rohan's got 200. Numbers there with 9 winnings. That's all with red number 19. That was my first result tonight. So, proving to be quite popular when I'm at the table, that red number 19 so far. Things could change, of course. They sometimes do. It's Tuesday night. Not for much longer. But almost middle of the week, ladies and gentlemen, here on this week. And I tell you what, May is absolutely flying by, isn't it? Yeah, going on holiday, the end of June, so I'm looking forward to that. Was 14 days, now 12 days. Hang on a sec. Is it now 12 days? Yeah, I had to cut it short by a couple of days, which is a bit of a shame, but still a good chunk of a holiday. We're going to go for another spin, guys. I wish you all the very best. Hopefully you're going to go away sometime soon too. there we go. Red number 14, your winning result there, ladies and gentlemen. Got number